Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Good evening. This is my little Lucy. This is one of my chihuahuas. I tried to get the big dog in the picture back. He doesn't want to be over here. So, just got done feeding the kids pizza. And, I feel better. What I want to talk about is the Beaumonts, Pam, and just whatever else I can get into today. I seen on the video today where Cynthia and Tommy got his PET scan results, and it was very good. They reported that it hasn't spread anywhere. It's still in his throat, and they say with chemotherapy and radiation, they could shrink it and possibly not have to do surgery. So I'm really happy for Tommy because I know how much he enjoys going to New York because he's from New York. And I'm happy for Cynthia. And, Tommy does like going to work. That's his life. And if you're that age and you still want to go to work, then go to work. Don't stop until a point where you can't do it anymore. But sometimes that's what keeps people going. And by all means, if Tommy wants to go to work, then he can. Go. Enjoy life. And go to New York. Do what you want to do. He enjoys it. It's just, he just really enjoys it. He really does. And contrary to what some people say, they're very nice people. Cynthia, she's been sheltered most of her life. I've never heard her talk about a father. I know she's always been with her mother, and she's always lived in an apartment house with her mother. And so, you can't, she's a beautiful woman. She really is. And she has a kind heart. But, sometimes when our parents shelter us too much, we can't grow and be a strong individual. And I'm not saying that she's not strong, because she is. Cynthia is a very strong person. And, I can't find fault with her. It's none of my business, other than I enjoy watching them. I wish I had half their energy when they get out and do stuff. And then, of course, we got Pam. Pam Talks. I like her, but Pam's unhappy with her life, and she has a lot of problems too. She doesn't live with her husband, and we don't know what her journey has been like, so we can't really pass judgment on her. There's going to be days that she's a nice person, but I noticed that I had text her and just said, hey, guess what? I started a channel. She totally blew me off. And that's kind of like what she is. If it doesn't focus on her, she's not going to respond. And, she got in quite a bit, which I've known she's more or less ignoring the Beaumonts, because she pretty much come close to really causing herself some major problems. If they wanted to push it with YouTube, she could have been. So, that's why I don't get on here and complain about other people. I'm not going to fight with them. I'm not going to say, hey, don't do this, don't do that. It's none of my business. Just like it's none of their business what I do. Glenda Solly. Now, she's got a past, but who cares? She's not that woman anymore. And I don't even know what it is, but she's not like that anymore. She's, if you've ever listened to her, she's very personable. She's happy all the time. She finds joy in little things, be it a egret at the lake in her city that she called Snowflake, or she was happy about the little spider that was on her car. Um, and she's having it rough, just like the rest of us. She's trying to cope. I'm on Social Security. It's just the same thing she said. How do I make it? They tell us, don't rely on Social Security. Okay, well, I did have a 401k. And when I went on Social Security disability, I had to live on my 401k. I had to live on it. And all that money I had saved just got me through until they accepted me. And so there went my nice little nest egg. Now I get what I get. I have Medicare Advantage Plus, but I still have to pay them $100 and some for Medicare. You get enough money to pay your rent, and if my children weren't here, that's all I could do is pay my rent. I couldn't even pay my utilities. I have very little money left to buy presents for my grandkids. Put food in the house. So, that's just like Glenda and a lot of the other of us. You're just given so much to live on and try to get by on. There's something else if I could do it, I would, but I can't. But I've always talked to my grandkids about dumpster diving, which my one grandson's like, oh my God, no, Grandma. But I imagine right now there's lots of stuff there that stores throw away perfectly good. And believe me, if I could get around and do that like I used to and my car was running, I'd be out there looking. Of course, I know one big boy that wouldn't be participating in the goodies, but I would be looking. So, I don't really get to go to the store all the time. Every once in a while. My main experience at getting myself food is at pantries. And you just take pretty much your life in your hands when you go to them. Because sometimes, yes, Walmart and Kroger's. I've even seen Aldi's stuff. Myers given to the pantries. Come here, baby. Come here. And I've gotten spoiled food. And who wants to eat tripe? Who wants to eat pigtails? Who wants to eat chicken feet? I've got that kind of stuff. Well, you can guess where that went. It went in the trash, the same place the stores should have put it. Or they're giving us stuff like red hot beef sticks. Well, if you didn't sell them at the store, what makes you think a poor person wants to eat a hot beef stick for? Just give them anything, they figure. Give them anything. And a lot of cakes and bread they'll push off on you. I get more excited if they give me raisins and blueberries, which I do have. And I appreciate that because I can put it in my oatmeal and stuff. But every once in a while you get eggs. And it's not a lot. When you go to these pantries, even if you have a family, it's you and 5 people that live with you, you're not getting a lot. And, it's only a month. Once a month, you can go get some. Or you can go every third Saturday around here to a church and sit with lots of other people in line. And there are so many people. they open at 6, and you got these people out there way before that shouldn't be in the parking lot at that time. So, you're thinking, well, how'd those 40 get here in the front so fast? And I'm 100, and it's only 7 o'clock and I'm 100. And by the time you get through there, anything that was good is gone. Sometimes they're lenient and say take as much bread as you want, but you can only have one dessert. And then you get up there, they give you a roll of toilet paper. You can pick out dish soap, clothes soap, toothpaste, shampoo. And one time I went and I observed this older gentleman looking at the dish soap and looking at the clothes soap. And I think he took the body wash. Or no, he did take the dish soap. And so when I went through, I picked up, which I didn't need, but I picked up the clothes soap. And then when I got close enough up to him, I gave it to him. So that's what you see when you go to these. Telling someone you're going to have only one thing on this table. Why can't it be you can have 2 things on here you really need? Not one thing you really need. And what's one roll of toilet paper going to do for a month? What they should be giving people is potatoes, flour, milk, eggs. Now give them some basic stuff to build off of and not the junk. I mean, you go through at this church, you'll be lucky if you get a couple canned goods. Then you go up and they're like crackers, pound on the crackers and the cookies. And then you go up and you get a bag of mystery meat. And they're always handing you out Bob Evans macaroni or Bob Evans mashed potatoes. And you've spent a good 4 hours just waiting for this stuff. One time my daughter and I drove up there. We didn't know. They never said, hey, we're not going to be open. There was an ice storm coming. We needed some food. So we went up there. They were closed. So we had to turn around and come back. So, yeah, that's what I get to do when I go shopping. Pantry. I don't get the luxury of going to stores. And I'm not asking for anybody's help. I've survived this long. And I'm also considered a baby boomer elderly person now. And you still don't get any respect. The government doesn't show you any respect. They're just giving you this money. People on welfare that aren't even from this country get more support and food and help than we do. Right now we have serious flooding in Ohio. Well, I like Donald Trump, but where is he? We have people up there that got in Salina that got hit by a tornado, EF4, and now they're being flooded out again. Well, where is he? What's he trying to do now? Find out why the people in Dominican Republic are dying? Well, don't go down there on vacation then. It's not safe, technically, to be out of the United States. Why take your life in your hands to go to a third world country and you're being poisoned? So he's probably focusing on that when there's real emergencies here. National Guard isn't even up there helping anybody. We've got a hospital and it's being flooded. They're directing people to other hospitals. Why don't he come here and see what's going on? Because I'm telling you what, people that are loyal to him who live in Ohio will see Election Day a lot different if he doesn't pay attention to Ohio. And it can happen. I'm a Republican, but I will go either way. I will go for the man who wants to be fair. I gave you a chance. I take humiliation. So the least you can do is do your job. Don't go play golf or go to Florida. I wish I could go to Florida and be in my fancy South White House. I wish I could be a congressman or a senator who gets free health care, gas in their car, spend what they want, live comfortably, have wonderful vacations, wonderful holidays. What I'd really like is Nancy Pelosi to come and live in my situation right now. See how the witch likes that. I'd like to see how a lot of them there would like to live in my situation and see what it's like. No car, little money, go to the pantry, live. No, they get everything handed to them on a plate. The armed forces do not get treated any better. There's men that go and lay their life down and are treated like crap. And they're still told when they want to retire, you can't retire now. You've been in for 20 years, but you can't retire now. We have to add another year onto your time. But I bet that colonel would retire if he wanted to. I guess it's all who wipes the other one's butt. And I'm not going to wipe anybody's butt. I help put you in the office. I help put you in the House. I help put you in the Senate. I can bring you back out. That's not your house. The White House belongs to me and everyone else in the United States. That, as far as I'm concerned, born and bred in the United States, that house is yours. If you came here from another country, no, it's not your house. Unless you want to give up your rights to your country and become a U.S. citizen. But you just can't come over here hoppity-dopping around and trying to force, go ahead, have what you want. But don't tell me what I can do on my holidays. This is my country. Don't tell me what I can do if I want to wear a bathing suit on the beach. I don't care what you do over there. Evidently you didn't stay over there enough to want to fight for your country. Did you see the Confederates leave the United States because they were fighting with the Union? Did you see that? No. We fought. Did you see us give up to England? No. We fought. And nobody liked the United States. Why? If we don't do anything, oh, you don't care. But yet they make us the policemen of the world. So they can hate you. Okay, maybe I'm getting off. But you know what? I'm okay sometimes. But right now I'm not. I'm going to tell you how it is. Wake up. Nothing is for sure. There's no promise. You better learn how to do it yourself, because no one is there to hold your hand. So, that's really all I got to say right now. You have a wonderful evening. Love you all. Bye-bye.